angry, filled with rage. So we are trying some hot new releases today, focusing on the brand new Saie Dew Bronze Liquid Bronzer. And I'm so excited I was able to get my hands on this. This is the new Fenty Hot Cheeks Velour Blushlighter in the shade Juicy Peach. Do I need another glowy blush? No, I don't. But this shade was just so Cate, and I just couldn't get over that combined with the actual packaging itself. Like, it's just so incredibly gorgeous and unique. If you are new here, hello. My name is Cate the Great Beauty. I am an exclusively pro-choice influencer, which means that I only feature products from brands that are loudly and proudly in support of abortion rights. If you want to learn more about my pro-choice beauty brand mission, head over to my Instagram and there is a pinned post there, and that is my pro-choice beauty brand list. Even if you don't have an Instagram account, you can head over there, screenshot that list, and keep it on your phone for easy access. Oh, and I am drinking the huge. I'm drinking my La Marca Prosecco. So I did do some of my makeup beforehand so we could really focus on these products. But of course, like always, I want to tell you what I'm wearing because that really makes a difference. So for my base, I'm wearing the brand new The Inky List Omega Water Cream. Guys, I am obsessed with this as a light, summery hydrating layer underneath makeup. Honestly, I was not excited about this. This was sent to me by Inky List. A lot of lightweight moisturizers just aren't enough for me. This is incredible. This is lightweight, but so incredibly juicy and hydrating at the same time. And then I used my Merit Minimalist Stick as my foundation and my concealer. I did a very light dusting of the LYS Triple Fix setting powder. Went ahead and did my brows, and then what I'm wearing on my eyes is the Merit Solo Shadow in the shade Studio. So let's dig into the bronzers first. Both of these makeup products I'm showing you today I have used, so I've already formed opinions about them. Now, Saie sent me two different shades. The lighter shade is called Sand, and then they sent me the shade Swim. So these are described as a lightweight, buildable liquid cream bronzer that blends seamlessly into the skin for a subtly defined bronze with a dewy, soft focus finish. They also have their Sun Melt, which is, I think, the first bronzer product they ever came out with, and I am going to be talking about the differences between these bronzers. So first I'm going to go in with the lighter shade and show you what that looks like on my skin. And these are very, very sheer. So if you do not like a sheer, natural, dewy bronzer situation, these are not going to be for you. I'm actually going to use the Saie buffing brush to blend this out. Also, I'd kind of like a parade thrown in my honor because I felt like my bangs were getting too long and I just decided to cut them myself. I did it today, and honestly, I'm thrilled. They're exactly what I wanted. Admittedly, my bangs are kind of like easy to trim myself because even if they're like a little not perfect, that's kind of the point. They're supposed to look kind of choppy and uneven. So it's just amazing what like a little trim of a bang can do. Like, this honestly feels like a completely different haircut now. This is not set with powder yet. I'm going to use the two shades and then show you what it looks like set with powder. It's just so beautiful and so natural. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the deeper shade. This is a bit warmer of a shade. This is called Swim. And I'm just gonna go in with a light hand because, you know, I'm real pasty. Oh, look at how gorgeous that is. Honestly, when they sent me this shade, I was like, oh, I don't know. I think that's gonna be like a little bit too warm for me, but is it? Like, look how I'm just buffing this into the skin. So that is using both of the bronzers, and I'm obsessed. Yes, I am going to use that word because it is just chef's kiss, and these retail for $25. I do just want to tell you the difference between their Sun Melt bronzer and these liquid bronzers. I have this in the shade Light Bronze. This shade definitely was not a slam dunk for me. For my skin tone, I definitely think that the shades in the Dew Bronze way better. This is just a little bit more blurring and a little bit more soft focus to me than the Sun Melt. I also just don't love this delivery system. You know, it feels kind of dirty to me, honestly. Like, I like the Dew Bronze packaging better. So now I'm just gonna go in with my LYS powder and set my face really lightly again. Okay, and there is the face of bronzer set with the LYS powder. You know, I'm gonna choose a juicy lip to put on so that we really have the full effect when I use the blush. This continues to be one of my favorite summer glosses of all time. This is the Fenty Heat in the shade Hot Cherry. Just does me right every time. I mean, what's even going on? Okay, strap in, because we're going in with this Blushlighter in the shade Juicy Peach. So this retails for $26, and again, the shade is Juicy Peach, which is described as a pink orange with gold pearl. Ooh, these lips are like plumping up, do you see? So I'm going to use my Rare Beauty Soft Pinch blush brush. I mean, angry. Filled with rage. And we're focusing on the apples of the cheeks and then dragging the rest up toward the eye and into the hairline. I had someone comment the other day on a look. I mean, I could call the look blush heavy, but really just that's any of my looks. And the woman was like, love the look, but too much blush for me. Girl, you are on the wrong channel. What I like to do is go in and use the brush first, and then I will take my damp beauty blender and just literally go over that cheek so it looks super blended out, really natural, really nice and cohesive. Oh my God, I can't get over this blush shade. I think this formula is so beautiful. I think Fenty knocked it out of the park with this. And these are very close to the Rare Beauty blush lighters that recently came out. I'm gonna swatch the shade Cheer for you so you can see them next to each other. This has a much like silkier feel to it when you put your finger on it. There's the shade Cheer of the Rare Beauty, and here is the shade Juicy Peach. I mean, these are obviously very different shades, but specifically regarding the glow shine factor, I think this is a more blingy product than the Fenty. I find with the Rare Beauty blushes, which by the way, I love these, they're just a little bit more intense going on. I feel like I have a little bit more control when I put the Fenty on, but again, I'm like really splitting hairs. I mean, as you can see, these are both like very gorgeous products. Okay guys, that wraps up this trying new makeup video. As always, everything I talked about here today is going to be linked down below in my description box. I always like to mention that those are affiliate links, and if you shop through my links, it's literally what helps me keep this channel going and able to bring you more pro-choice beauty content like this. You guys are the best. Please stay safe out there, and cheers till next time.